Zargo are one of... No, they're not one of... Oh, what did I do? Breath doesn't sting. A cappuccino. I have that water.
The audience isn't going to know.
God, you might. How's it? Welcome to this edition of the SA Crypto Market Analysis with myself, James Preston.
And myself, Graham Tennant.
This edition proudly sponsored by Zargo. Zargo are an exclusive XRP fiat exchange, and you can get XRP at remarkable rates with great liquidity, great volumes with your South African rands. Just go to zargo.io, that's X-A-G-O, zargo.io. Great team based out of Cape Town, and they're hosting their first meetup with us, SA Crypto, on Thursday the 5th of December in Joburg, 6 for 6:30 p.m. Go to sacrypto.co, click on the header banner and register for that meetup. We'd love to see you there. It's been 2 weeks since our last analysis. I was in Cape Town. We did the Luna event. Well done to you for opening that up very nicely.
That was a great event. Enjoyed it.
We have had quite a bit of action since our last analysis. We've broken to the downside. We've popped back up a bit to around the $7,500 zone. Is more pain on the way, or are we going to start stabilizing now? I mean, we touched that low that you were eyeing out. Are we going to go back down there? What do you reckon? What are you seeing?
So, yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting because 3 or 4 weeks ago, even, I think 6,800 was the level that I'd identified as a strong level of support, and I expected that was where we were going, and then somewhere along the line we got this massive green candle, and then you had to take a step back and say, are we right in this, and look at the volume and look at the impulse of that big green candle. So that really did throw us a little bit of a dummy. But if we now look back, we can see that it only really touched the upside of this channel, and then as soon as it got to the 10,000 mark, it got hammered back down again with quite a bit of force. Well, not really. I mean, it got stopped in its tracks for sure, and then we've seen this almost slow bleed, and then it just started to accelerate with quite a bit of more momentum as time went on, and that's when the market started to panic a bit. You would have got a little bit of some of the longs being liquidated on the leverage positions, and I think that was part of that couple candles of capitulation. But we bounced pretty strongly off that 8,600 level. Sorry, 6,800 level. Getting my numbers back to front. But and I'm quite encouraged by that, to see that bounce. So that says to me that level looks like it's going to hold. We've got a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders set up on a shorter time frame, which we can dive into in a sec. But on the whole, I think we can expect maybe some bottoming out, a bit more bouncing off that support level in the coming weeks. I don't see it suddenly electric fencing off that level and bouncing to the upside out of this channel. I think it has a lot to do with that.
About this channel here.
Yes, those purple lines.
Right.
And but that blue level is my level of accumulation. So that's where I've got my buy order set up. So as soon as it dipped through that little wick, it triggered some of my buy orders. And if it goes back into that level, I'll buy some more.
Okay. Yeah. So talk about this inverse head and shoulders.
Okay, so let's zoom in. We can go all the way into the 1 hour chart here. And that's a very clear inverse head and shoulders. I'm pretty sure that every technical analyst and their grandmother has spotted it. So it's not a high grade pattern, but you can see quite clearly your left shoulder, your right shoulder, head, and we've had a nice break to the upside of that. And then your target, from traditional means, you take from the bottom of the head to the neckline, project that to the upside, and that should take us back to around the 8,100 level. So you'll see, let's go a little bit further out to the 4 hour chart. You'll see that we have run into a little bit of resistance here. So we're now seeing that previous bottom act as some resistance on the way up. So that's where we've kind of stalled. But I think in all likelihood, I do expect us to move further to the upside to reach that inverse head and shoulders target, which again is around about the 8,000 level, and that's going to see us run into further potential resistance because of these previous significant lows that we had previously in the price action a couple of weeks ago. So I think that's what I'm seeing in the shorter time frame. I won't be taking any long leveraged positions at the moment. But definitely got my buy order set up in that blue zone.
All right.
for long-term holding.
Well, Graham, thanks so much. It's interesting times.
Absolutely, always is in the crypto markets.
Yeah, so let's see where we go. If you want to talk to Graham in person and you're in Joburg, then please come through on Thursday, the 5th of December. Zargo are hosting their first meetup with us, SA Crypto, in Joburg. Just go to SA Crypto, look at the header banner, click on that link. You'll have a Google form to fill out your details. We'd love to see you there. That's in Joburg, Thursday, 5th of December, 6:30 p.m. And Graham and myself and Zargo, Jürgen Kuhnel, and the rest of the Zargo team will be there, so please come on through. That's it for this week. From myself, James Preston.
And myself, Graham Tennant.
It's goodbye.
Cheers for now.
SA Crypto is not a registered financial advisory, and the information provided in this market analysis is for informational purposes only. Each audience member is responsible for their own financial decisions, and SA Crypto cannot be held responsible for any decisions made by those within its audience. SA Crypto strongly encourages all audience members to consult a professional and registered financial advisor before making any financial decisions.